Hello everyone, and welcome back. This is my Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013 with the more realistic mod installed. Today's been a pretty good day for me so far. Ended up finishing my last classes for the term. I just got finals next week, and we found a place to be moving to in the Grand. Made an offer, our offer on the house was accepted, so it's a pretty exciting day. And I need to bring you guys the episode for today, so been so swamped with homework and stuff for school, I haven't been able to have time. But today, all these bales are getting picked up and sold. We're going to go ahead and see if anything's changed since I updated the version of More Realistic. And we're going to go ahead and go down and buy the stacker. It's an expensive sucker, it's like 95,000 or something, but we have enough money to afford it currently. But we're going to go drop the baler off by the bale trailer, because that's just kind of where I've been storing it for right now. So that one you don't actually have to hook and unhook the PTO like the other baler. It's kind of neat that the other one had it like that, but the stacker for that baler was nasty. So if anyone watching has played this game and wants to have a little better input, I'm using an Xbox 360 controller, and it works great. And today they released Microsoft released drivers for the Xbox One controller, and it works pretty darn well from a couple of reviews I read. So that's a possibility. So we're going to go ahead and pick up this stacker now. I don't know why my game's a little laggy today. It's not there. It's in baling technology. It'll be way down here. So this is the one that goes with our baler we have right there. Buy it. And get lined up. So we got quite a few bales out of that field, and now we're going to go see if our efforts pay off and those bales are worth enough money. Obviously, it's like $210,000 for all of this stuff, so we're not going to exactly be able to pay it off instantly, but we will eventually. So we'll go head up there and get this stacking going, hoping that if you guys recall, bales used to be like $250 or $275 a piece to sell. And I'm hoping that, seems how some things look like they've changed, I'll show you here. Prices look like they're a lot higher, like way higher, unless they just updated the correct price to show in here, and like it wasn't correct before maybe. But we'll test that out eventually too. Currently I have 24,000 wheat in storage, that's pretty good. But I'm hoping that the bales are worth more, because they weren't worth a whole lot, and if they're only worth that small amount, it's going to take a very long time to pay off all our stuff. So we got to put this in operating position. And I guess we don't turn it on or anything. Oh well. Been looking everywhere for a small size bale stacker, like the one my dad runs on my grandparents' farm, but I found one that was a work in progress, the exact one pretty much that my grandparents have, just a self-propelled version of it. Can't find one that's been finished anywhere, so I'm hoping that the guy who was working on that one finishes working on it and releases it, because he had a really good start going, and that would make the baler from the mod contest that I downloaded, that would make it useful because didn't have anything to pick the bales up with, and that causes a problem, making it pretty ineffective. The one I'd have to run around forking the little bales with a tractor, and it can't exactly not pick them up by hand because the game mechanics don't work like that. But we'll just do big bales until that comes along, because who knows how long that'll take. Plus, I think he was only making normal Farming Simulator version of it, and I'd pretty much have to go through and edit all his work and convert it to more realistic. I don't know if it's super difficult to do that. I was looking into a little bit of more realistic conversion stuff as I was working on building a map. I don't exactly have time to work on building the map currently, so it's kind of like either I work on the Let's Play videos for you guys, or I work on the map, and I prefer to do the videos for you guys right now. Unless more time opens up for me this summer, then I might be able to. And we're full, so go see what 18 bales are worth. Probably got at least another 18 out there, I'm guessing. Could be more than that, could be like 28 bales or something. That's just a random number though. So we have 98,000, basically 500 right now. So we'll kind of see. I'm hoping this brings a lot. Cross your fingers. Don't worry, that's how it works in real life too. You can just glitch right through that. So we unload the bales here after the mission goes away. What was that, like $3,000 almost? I don't know, it's not too bad. It'll pay off, and it makes me feel good using the bales. Plus, it'll be good to take them down to the cows, because eventually we're going to need straw down there if we're going to get into cows eventually in the series. Plan on keeping the series going for a while, so it's definitely something that's on the list. Next, I was kind of thinking about trying to save up some money. I might buy that field. Yeah, I think we'll buy that field over there. But I'm thinking about trying to save up some money, maybe sell off some wheat, and then work on chopping some silage and taking it to the biogas plant. Silage pays really well, so I think that would be fun, and I haven't really done it a whole lot playing by myself before, so it'll be a new experience for all of us, as in new for this series and new for me. That's gonna be pretty costly unless maybe I have a mod or two installed that'll make it a little easier. We'll find out. This episode, I think we're just gonna work on stacking all these suckers. Or not really stacking them though, we're just selling them right off, and then we're gonna go ahead and get our big tractor out here. Technically we don't need to cultivate this field because we have a no-till drill, but I don't know, I might. Probably not though. We'll get that bale some other time. We'll be full after these two bales anyway. I don't think we have quite a full another load of them, so let's see, 3, 6, 9. We got 16, so darn near another full load. It's not too bad. I'm not sure, but I think that field's like close to $100,000 or something, maybe. We'll find out on our way back with the next set. Nope, not what I meant to do. $101. Yeah, about $2,500. I'd say about $2,500 worth. So that's not too bad. So it means we made make about $7,500 off of this one field, which isn't too bad. So it'd only take like, I don't know, 20 harvests of this one field worth just in straw to pay off this equipment, but yeah, not highly effective. Almost need a little larger tractor to pull this thing around. That was close. Almost done here. And I missed that bale, lovely. There we go. 3 more. Then we'll go swing through that field, see what it costs. And we'll just have to loop back and get that one because I missed it. $102,000. Well, we're awfully poor now. Oh well, we need to expand, get more fields so we have more production area. That one small field's not really going to make us enough crop to make much money very fast. So that money will be, I don't know, I guess better well spent in getting more farmable land. Okay, now we have a little more money. So stacking is done. I guess we'll just go put him over here near our baling equipment. I have the bale trailer, but I don't exactly haul anything with it yet. So, I don't know, it's not worth a whole lot, so we'd probably just keep it anyway. Now our plan is shut this guy down because he's not big enough to haul the planter around. Here's the one we want. Yeah, this guy starts out funny, but what I found is if you change to a different one, come back to it, it cancels that whole slow warm-up stage. It's kind of cool. It might be pretty realistic to how it starts up, but it becomes kind of a nuisance. Okay, so this already had wheat in it, but I think I made the mistake of switching to a different fruit type, and with more realistic, that sells whatever you have in it. So we end up losing out on whatever we had in there. Go ahead and make sure we have a little tiny bit of money left, because we don't want to get to speeding things up to get to the next day and get the crops grown and run completely out of money. We might end up going negative still either way, because I'm pretty sure that the amount of money for maintenance on all our equipment is more than $1,500 total. So we're gonna unfold this and get him ready. Probably cut most of this out because I'm gonna hire him. Actually, you know what we'll do? We will go sell. Is that working? Yeah, it is. Yeah, he's pretty much planning most of it. We'll just call that good. So, they haven't exactly produced anything because we haven't sped time up at all yet, I believe. I gotta go back to statistics here and move to a different page. Yeah, because they still have the same amount in the feeding trough I put in there last time. Perfect. There we go. So we have 24,000 wheat, and when I was checking out statistics, actually it's on the sale price page. Let's go back to that. No. If we look here, it shows the great demands that are going to be starting, and this is in-game time. So in 2 days and 12 hours of in-game time, we'll have a wheat great demand. I'm not so sure. I think if I'm not wrong, I think it's about 2 days and some odd hours for you to, when you speed up time, like 2 days, 12 hours in game or so, for it to get all the crops harvestable. So we may have a whole nother set of those 2 fields ready to go sell at that time. And the great demand is going to be better, so we're not going to sell stuff right now. We'll just wait for that. And in the meantime, I don't think there's any reason for you guys to have to watch. That was weird. Me just sit around and wait for this guy, so I'll cut this part out and we'll get right back to you when I have all of this completely seeded and fertilized, and then I'll check in with you guys, and then we'll probably cut some more out while I wait for it to be ready to harvest. So we'll be right back. Okay guys, we're back. So I ended up getting the one field planted. I went ahead and no-tilled it with that drill we have, and then I went ahead, after we bought this one, I planted it as well and fertilized both fields, and we got them growing. Sadly, by the time they're grown, it's darn near pitch black on the next day or so. So I was also looking at things, and we have a great demand in a day and 11 hours. So it looks like it takes like only 1 day in game to grow the fields, and that means we'll be able to harvest these, store them, and then wait for the great demand, and we'll have a big amount to go sell. And I think we'll go ahead and plant barley next, probably, because it's going to have a great demand in 2 days and 13 hours according to our PDA. So this episode's going to mostly be a harvest and bale and stack, hopefully all at the same time. keep things a little more flowing instead of cutting constantly and stuff. We're just going to go ahead and get him started. We'll call it close course play. I haven't used it yet, I just use it to get to the GPS mod, which is right there, and pull up that, and then the mouse allows me to use it. Gonna go ahead and get our combine. There it is. Get that sucker started. Wrong button again. Can open the grain tank. So we're gonna back him up and start him on this far side. That way, when he finishes, he'll be closer to the other field instead of being farther away. So I think in the update to more realistic, the time it takes between switching between going forward and reverse, and also with this combine, I noticed it gets up to speed faster. Before, you'd have to hold it full bore for quite a while before it would actually get cruising and moving. So now, not quite so slow. I was debating getting a rake and raking windrows together to where we did less passes up and down the field, but I think if we go ahead and just grab our little Schlüter, I don't know how it's pronounced, we'll go ahead and grab the baler and head right over there and start on it, which should really, oop, almost hit that. This should help speed things up a little bit, getting it done while he's working on that. I work doing farm work in the summer, and we actually have had a guy do baling while we're in the combines harvesting before, so it's pretty neat. So I was also gonna mention to you guys that I play a few MOBA games. If you're not sure, or you're not completely clear on what a MOBA is, they're a multiplayer online battle arena. The biggest one is League of Legends, and the main one I like to play, my favorite one, is Dota 2 specifically, and I've been recording just about every game of those two I play. So, you know, if you guys wanted to see a few of those posted, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll make sure and round up a good one of those. I've been playing both League of Legends and Dota 2, so you can let me know whether you want to see both or see just one or the other, or you know, it's whatever you guys want. Just let me know. Looks like we're ready to go here. Could turn on lights. Evidently I don't have any, yeah, there's no rear facing lights on this tractor. It's not exactly dark enough to need them yet though. So you may see we're in the hole by $1,200. That's the amount of maintenance we had to pay on all our things in the amount of time it took us to grow the crops. So it's not too bad. He's cooking right along. I did get to thinking about it, and there is a chance we could chop some of this as silage if I have a mod installed correct, one that will do it. I'm not sure if we do or not. I think we do though. Thought I had one that would work. Yeah, we're going to have to back up here. There's no way I'm going to get lined up for that. And we're spinning out. We got to go four-wheel. There we go. That should get us close enough to line up. thinking we could use a larger tractor for this. I don't really want to use our huge articulated tractor because it's just a little big, and articulated stuff is difficult to run. For me, it seems a little more difficult to run doing fieldwork stuff like this. So we might have to purchase this a little larger non-articulated tractor to use. And we're actually going to be in a pickle here because we're going to have to get baled. Some of these bales are going to be in the way. Oh well. We'll just stop here, switch over to this guy, get him started up. If I would have planned better, we would already had him started and moved towards the field. Thankfully, we don't have too far to go. So we are looking like we're going to have quite a bit of wheat to sell because we have this whole field here, plus we have that very large field we bought at the beginning of this episode. So, you know, there's a pretty good chance that we'll make a pretty good amount of money when the great demand comes up. We can just go ahead and leave him there and go right back to baling. No, don't turn your lights on. Okay. Not enough power. Yeah, right, because it needs revved up higher. There we go. So, continue baling this. Not sure how long I've recorded for this episode right now, but it might be a little longer than normal. Not a big deal, because I feel like we haven't really been doing a whole lot for episodes, so I think we're going to go ahead and make them a little longer. And maybe make them 5 or 10 minutes longer than they've been. Looking forward to moving to town because the internet speeds is going to be a lot faster download and a lot faster upload, so I'll be able to get things uploaded faster, and I actually might be able to start streaming some games. The internet where I'm at currently, streaming really only works if there's no one here doing anything on the internet. Otherwise it's pretty laggy on my end and on the stream end for everyone else to watch, so that's no fun for anyone. What is that shaking? Hope you guys saw that. I'm not just tripping or something, because that was pretty bad. Looks like we move faster than our combine friend here, so this is where I kind of wish I had another tractor, because I could just get this guy down here and stop with him headed back the other direction, switch over to the other tractor and start working on stacking. I guess we do have the articulated one we could use. It's more difficult, but it works. So I feel like this is a little laggier than normal. I did turn up the graphics settings to completely maxed out because I figured my computer would handle it fine, but it could be that there's a little overhead with recording that it doesn't exactly want to be, so I might have to kick up my graphics card, overclock it a little bit, and turn the fan up a little higher, because it makes the view distance a lot farther having the graphics maxed out. Go ahead and turn off the baler so it's not telling me that we're out of power or whatever next time. Combine's at 30%. Oh, we do have that guy out here who could pull the thing, but who really wants to drive him clear back to the farm. So we'll start this guy back up and we'll try him out. And I don't want to hear your whole startup sequence. So this tractor is a Steiger, and you may have remembered from a previous episode that it costs $0 to buy, and we ended up messing up and having to buy and sell a few things that weren't working correctly, some mods, so I figured the amount I spent on those is what we spent on this tractor, so it worked out for that. I plan on going in and editing the price of it. Seems how I won't be re-uploading that mod folder to the internet anywhere. I figure that would be okay. So I'll edit it to where it costs money. Probably not this season, but maybe. I might. We'll find out. Ooh, this guy's a lot faster. Should almost use this guy to do the baling because he's so much more powerful, but you know what? I want to try it, so don't exactly want driving the crop. It's never good for it. This tractor is a little weird. Occasionally, like, it tries to simulate some traction issues and ends up causing a cultivated or plowed spot in the ground. Like there, did it a couple of times. It's like when you change going forward to backwards, occasionally it does it. It's kind of weird. So we'll drop this guy off, and I got way too close. Oh well. Might as well just get this hooked up while we're... Oh! Or I can fail and just bump into it, that works too. Leave him hooked up, move back to this beast of a tractor. So turn him on. We'll see, maybe this one will go so fast that it will tell me to slow down. Kind of makes that baler look small now. Nice, we can bale it way faster. Go ahead and loop out here, loop around this tree, and we'll hang out right here. And wait, because we're getting way ahead. Turn this guy's GPS off. It's annoying me every time I tab through him. So do some stacking while we wait for the combine to get ahead. I think after the combine gets done with harvesting this field, we'll go ahead and call this episode. I think we've definitely hit our longer than normal time, so I'll get this rendering and uploading. And you guys will know when it's uploaded, because you'll see it on YouTube. Oh, that was close. Almost missed that bale. Combine's almost full again. Not looking too bad. If I remember right, that thing can only dump a couple times in our trailer and we're completely full, so. I'll just grab 3 more bales here, and then we'll move over and go dump that combine. Oh, gotta stop. There we go. And we're full. So just jump out, jump over here, getting this guy. Perfect. He's not even got his auger hanging out over the unharvested wheat. Because realistically, anything you drive through would actually trample it. Which I'm pretty sure there's a mod for that, or some mods have that function. It's a bummer I didn't get here slightly faster. He would have gotten pretty much completely moving. Oh well, we can just leave him there then, and back to baling. This thing straight cooks. Gotta swing pretty wide here. This tractor doesn't turn extremely sharp. Perfect, still got it though. Oh man. Going full fail mode here. This hopper trailer is completely full, and so our hired workers sitting there waiting to dump more in there. So if we move away from him, he should go back to working. Troy still thinks I'm beside him. Yeah. I am going to go ahead and use some courseplay, I think. So I might go ahead and, before next episode, record the route for our other field right there. And that way we'll have this guy with the thing dumping it by himself. We can do more important and more interesting stuff instead of you watching me drive this over here. Oh man. That is scary. Realistically, that would dump everywhere and you have to like scoop it up, but thank goodness it doesn't do that. We'll look at our wheat stats. Quite a bit of wheat stocking up so far. You know, wouldn't be surprised if we had like between 80 and 100,000 or so when we're done with that other field. So the other field is a lot larger. I don't know if it's, I don't know, it might not be that huge, but it sure looks like it is. Don't roll on me. I've actually rolled tractors quite a bit since the more realistic mod, since I've been playing with it. It's pretty realistic. Take a corner too fast, it'll roll right over on you. Our combine should get a whole header width right now. Yeah. Perfect. Did leave that on. I'll race you to the other end. Yeah, you had no chance, it's okay. Moving like 3 times as fast as he is. I think I'll go ahead and give an introduction to courseplay in the next episode also. For those of you watching who haven't played the game and don't know what it is, or haven't seen it in other people's videos you've watched before. It's really quite a neat mod, so I think some people will enjoy it. Some people actually prefer to claim it's kind of cheating, but I don't really feel it is. It's more like another kind of hired worker. But looks like our combine operator is pretty close to finished. And the next episode will be continuation of harvest and baling and stacking, and we'll do a little intro to courseplay. It'll be a fun old time. It'll probably be a little longer episode as well, because I feel like this one's definitely gone a little longer. Can be deceiving though. We'll know for sure when this is up on YouTube. don't get stuck now. You're a big four-wheel drive, like 250 or 300 horsepower tractor, and you got this. Anyways, guys, I think we'll go ahead and stop this here. I'll continue this for the next episode later. And this was episode 8 of my Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013 with the Moralistic mod. Hope you guys are enjoying it. I am as well. So until next time, we'll catch you guys later.